I am sorry.
What's going on, everybody?
Audience.
This is Money Match Gaming. I am the Infinite, and I'm here to talk a little bit about how Smash GG works and the general settings for our general events. So with that said, you're going to see both sides, a little bit of the admin side, a little bit of the player side. It can't be helped. I have to do this somehow and also give you guys the content you need in order to have the greatest event and greatest experience ever. So with that said, I'll go ahead and start this test bracket. It'll all start great. I'm going to refresh here. From here, I'm going to go to where it's just, this is the easiest way to go ahead and explain everything. Go to your profile settings. From your profile settings, go down to tournaments, then go down to attending. In this situation, you'll need to sometimes clear the filters to get what you're looking for. In this case, we are looking for test 3. That's the test bracket. So I can show you guys how today's event works. Here you'll see the auto DQ. This portion right here tells you how long you'll have to check into your event before you're auto DQ'd. You can click view match, or you can go to the view bracket section. Just for this situation, I think it's best to do view bracket. You'll click your match. You'll go ahead and check in. Now, you won't be able to see the other person's tasks and things of that nature, but you're going to see them here, so ignore that. Up here, we'll show you the general tabs that shows you how everything's working and so on and so forth. And, you know, who's checked in, who's arrived, all those different types of things. This is your general chat thing. As you can see, I've reset the bracket a few times to go ahead and get this video perfect. So let's go to the fake participant here. We'll check him in as well. We'll go ahead and it tells you to set up your arena details in the chat. So here you'll have to click that tab and have a conversation about who sets up the lobby and all that other stuff. And from there, you'll go ahead and create a lobby. I'll show you guys how to do that here shortly after I get with this basic understanding of Smash GG, and we'll go from there. So we'll assume that we've done that. You know, and then we'll shelve that to a little bit later. Both players have to do that before you guys can move on. This system will generally prompt you to do everything along the way, so you don't have to think too hard about things. Now, it's telling you to select a character for game 1. We're just going to click one character and get it started. I'm going to choose a different one because they can't both be the same. Awesome. Now it says it's my turn to strike one stage, so I'll strike one stage. My opponent will strike 2 stages, as you can see there. Let's do these 2. And then it'll be back to me. I'll strike one final stage. We'll do that one, which determines our location. You can see all the information that you need to see about what the general setup is, what characters we're playing, and the stage we've chosen. We'll go ahead and set up that lobby. We'll be in that lobby. We'll go ahead and start our match. And, you know, hey, I got to choose that I win. So I win. It'll ask both players to verify that information. So I verified it by selecting that I won. He verified it by saying, yes, that's the correct score. And now it says that I am responsible for banning a stage. So I'll go back to my point of view. And I will ban Lilac Cruz again. Opponent choosing stage. So now my opponent from those stages would choose his stage. We'll go there. Awesome, great. Now it's my turn to choose a character. And again, we wouldn't do this flip-floppy. It's just that I'm an admin and I'm doing both parties at once, just so you guys have an understanding of how it works. We'll choose the same characters. I'll win again. This process will be a little bit longer because most sets in Money Match Gaming's tournaments are best of 3s. But so from there, you know, I'll submit it. He'll be asked to verify it. I'll verify it. Yay, I won. It'll ask me to confirm it one final time. If you don't do this, the bracket takes a little bit longer to do, so please be sure to confirm it. Confirm. Confirm on both ends. Awesome. This was completed. We're all the way done. The bracket is moved on. I can go ahead and close this right here, and you'll see that we've moved on. That's generally how that works. From here, I'll go and talk a little bit about how the general breakdown of the rules, which isn't that complicated, but we'll get to it. So we'll go here. I'll open it up from here. I'll do online play, go to Smash, Battle Arenas. I'll create a lobby. So these are the general rules that you can see. So this doesn't matter too much. It'll be public. It'll be one-on-one, and we'll go into the general rules. So if you haven't created this rule set yet, you will have to. But for the sake of us just walking through the process, let's get it done. So we'll edit this one just so you can see what it looks like on the inside. This is a stock style. There's 3 stocks. The time limit is 7 minutes. Final smash meter is off. Damage handicap is off. Items are set to none. Random stage selection, not that it matters much, but it's set to none at the moment. Advanced, hazards off, team attack off, launch rate 1, score can be on or off, it doesn't matter to me. Damage, yes, but that could be on and off as well. And bam, we have those settings saved, those rules are selected.
Yep, my sound is down. Okay, yeah, sorry. So yeah, I was just saying, I stopped the video just because what the Infinite was sharing, what began to share, was specific to Smash Bros. And creating an arena in the rule set, which does not apply to Gods Unchained. It's kind of already covered for you. What you will be doing from the video that he showed was after you check into your match and get your match going, you will be using the chat room in the matches in today's event to send out your opponent, interact with your opponent, get a match code, and sync up so that you guys can have your match. So you will be doing that portion, and then you will be using the match itself to actually have that match with your opponent and submit the results. So all of that information, that portion of things will actually be happening. That said, we're about ready to go for today's event. Hopefully all of that made sense to you guys. Wasn't too complicated or anything like that. To start today off, in traditional Money Match gaming format, we do like to start off with a little bit of entertainment. And so I'm going to start off with this video by Hoodie Anakin. It's called Bend the Knee. I'm going to set these timers on. I'll be right back to the screen, and we'll actually start today's event.
Bend the knee or suffer the fate of all traitors.
The last king in the north was Torrin Stark, who bent the knee to my ancestor, Aegon Targaryen. So I assume, my lord, you're here to bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Alrighty, folks. So with that, we have began the event. I'm going to push start right now. This will start the bracket. So you may need to do a refresh on your page if you have the website open, SmashGG. You'll need to refresh, and you should be able to see your matches loaded up so that everybody knows. The bracket is looking like Camaraderie versus Smurf, myself, and then Tia versus Casual Ham. And we did have Samsung signed up, but I believe they are no longer in attendance today. So we removed them just to keep the bracket flowing and not to have any skips in the movement of things. So that's what the bracket is looking like today. Please find your opponent and get ready, get good. I should also mention, should I be eliminated or should I not be the one on streamers, whatnot. We will also have times where I might invite I may pop into your match with your opponent and ask that you join us on stream and have your match be streamed. We do that via Zoom call, so it's an optional thing. So hopefully people aren't opposed to that, but that might also happen where I go, yo, would you like to have your match be on stream? And you can pop in and you can compete on stream. As the rules in the tournament say, stream sniping, aka watching the stream during your matches, is like if your opponent is on screen, is not advised. So if your opponent is on screen, please do not watch the stream. You can pause it, and you can listen with the sound on, and that's totally. You can pause, not listen with the sound, watch the chat, but we do ask that you please pause the stream if your opponent is actually on stream. Or again, close the window and just listen with the sound on or something. But no stream sniping, please. All right, Cam hooking me up with that stream code. I'm going to be playing some music during this, and whatchamacallit, I'm going to use my lappy tappy to try to keep things really nice and smooth. This is also something I'm testing out today. I'm just doing it for my laptop instead of my computer, which I usually go from. And I'll actually show you guys my setup too, so that for anybody else who's new or watching this later, you can see kind of how we're doing our events. All right, so here I am in Smash GG. I just checked in over here on this screen. I had to check in. There's a check-in button. Now that I've checked in, we've got the ability to put the score down with whoever wins the first match. It's the best of one, and then we got a code here, and so this is the code for the match. So I'll enter that code. I'll go over to the game, fill my game up. I think I have the right deck on both of those. Oh, I did that before. Last time I was supposed to face cam, I accidentally, just like jumped into a normal match instead of wait, I do not have this board, do I? Okay, no, I don't. I'm like, stop it. I do not have that board. Gotta choose my deck. I'm going to use my most recent deck. Because maybe it'll do something for me. Maybe it will. Maybe it's Maybelline. Type in his code here. And start. And again, I got this code from Smash GG in the chat there, so it makes it really easy for you to sync up with your opponent and do that. So Cam, no stream sniping. You can listen if you want to listen, but pause that or put it behind another screen. You should be playing the game anyways, which is difficult. Uh-oh. Had trouble syncing us the first time. I'm going back in. And hold on, let me return to my desk for just a second. I'm gonna put a little music over here in the background. We're gonna start toward the top of this list though, just to have a little something while we play. Otherwise it's gonna be kind of quiet. Oh, and I don't really need this right now, so I'm gonna put this over here. I've been going Selena's Mark. He's doing light. Okay. Okay. Make sure I can still have the chat in front of me. Popping it up right now. May the light smile. I will get my sniper out early. Oh no. Well, he got a whatchamacallit, a blitz character. Let's make him pay for that, shall we? refresh this page so I can get chat in front of me. I can do both. And then he would kill me, but he'd do 2 damage to himself. I might be okay with that. Might be okay with that. This is fine. Yeah. So you can do it again, but it'll take 4 more damage. I'm alright with that. Or wait, not even. Well, he won't even get rid of the card. And it's 3 damage. Smurf, can't you count? Can't you read, mister? Max out the card. And again, for anybody competing today, I know I'm on stream, but yeah, let me know if you have any questions about how what you need to do to compete. If you're having troubles getting into your match, it looked like everybody was fine, but yeah, let me know if I missed something. Plug this boy in. My phone dying. I need you for tra tra tra. I need you for chop. Is he gonna forfeit? No. Oh, I hate that card. It gives everybody +2/+2. Man, I'm feeling like with a new light meta, I should just go back with one of my older decks, which is like a little bit stronger and like kind of boosty, or like go back to my I have some decks that do like armor, a lot of armor decks and stuff. I'm like, maybe I should just go back to an armor deck or something. This light meta has just been making things kind of ridiculous though. And GG. Yeah, pretty much, right? Oh, you got rocked. I'm saying, saying for me, I was like, man, yeah, I got rocked.
Every 10 seconds, someone panic sells and it moves all-time lows. Yeah, don't be this guy.
That's right. Didn't even have to go for my card. Oi. It would be very beneficial if this hit the right card and not the middle one. No, it hits the middle one. Okay. Of course. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Yeah, that was a big no. It was a big no moment. Let's give him somebody else to attack. It's not looking good. Damn. Oh yay! You know the funny thing is, I have like somewhere around 9 or something like that, 9 or 10 frontline cards in my deck. I guess I used 2 of them, but they were 4 manas. It would have been nice to have the other like 6, 2 and 3 mana frontline cards earlier in the game. Yeah, yeah, it would have. That top tier look. It is. I really like the Bronze Gate. Like, and like regardless of the meta of the last like month or two, I feel like Bronze Gate could have pretty much always fit in and done well. Man. But yeah, light is just so strong right now. And like the thing about this deck is I don't have the hunt in this deck. I might play one of my older decks for like losers round. Yeah, I got nothing I can play. I'm just gonna concede it, unfortunately. There goes that game. Oh my god, it hurts. It hurts. Pain and remorse and pain and remorse. GG though, Cam. So I gotta enter that that information in Smash GG. Say who the winner was. I mean, you guys can see that, I guess. I guess I can show you guys that. So what you do, you should go over here, and you go. Actually, I wonder, can I like have it on? No, I can't. Yeah, and you go. This guy won, and they wait for your opponent to confirm those results, and after your opponent confirms those results, then it pushes through. So we will have Tia and Camaraderie in the winners final. Soon as my opponent, stops drinking out of cups. My opponent's got to stop drinking out of cups first. He wants me to feel this pain. He wants me to feel this pain. This pain. Stop making me feel this pain. Come on. Turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. You can also see, maybe you guys can't see, kind of small on my screen. But your opponent only has so long. I think you reported the score from... Oh, did I report it for you? Oh, no, it wasn't him. It was me all along. It was I. D-Smurf. Reporting for Cam. Yeah, that's a trouble of being a moderator, where it switches it on you. Meemaw. Alright, so we do have the second round set up now. It is myself versus Casual Ham in round 2. Oh, cool. They got the time set there. Oops. Man, I thought they had it set. I have to click that again. I'm going to say duration's another 20 minutes. Cool. And yeah, so that you guys can see that what that looks like. Again, I'll bring you back. This is what we had up top: Camaraderie and Smurf. Cam 1-1-0. Tia versus Casual Ham. Tia 1-1-0. Now we have this losers bracket. We will follow the in bigger tournaments. We will not be following the losers bracket first. We will each time be going around with the winner side of things first. However, due to the current setup, where I'm actually competing and stuff like that, because we don't have a whole bunch of people, we will be following the losers side of things just to keep it a little bit easier. And I don't have to make either Cam or Tia just jump out of what they're doing. So we will be covering if Kaz or I do not make it to the grand finals. So we'll be basically. Let me stop mumbling everything, stuttering over my words. We'll be following my route, or Casual Ham's route. Should I lose next? If I lose this game, we'll be following the loser's route, or because that'll be all that's left. So we're gonna be following the loser's side of the bracket, and then we'll go to the grand finals. There's only so many of us today. This is due to how small the bracket is. Otherwise, we would be following the winner's side of the bracket until things finalize. So you can look forward to that in the future, where we do follow the winner's side. Again, I will be inviting them to a Zoom call, and they can share a screen of their match, and that'll be how we present their match on screen. Again, we are advising against screen sniping, no stream sniping. In fact, and I figured it wasn't a big deal today since it's so small. But in future events, I will be probably noting this on the Gods or the Smash GG page, and then maybe on stream to notifying people as well that we will be putting a stream delay on the stream for the event itself. And so I'm thinking I might even do like a 30-second to a minute stream delay, just to help with that stream sniping situation, and more so we can catch people that were trying to stream snipe in that regard. Because they were trying to, it would be pretty obvious to be like, you waited like 30 seconds to play that card. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're thinking there. Timer's ticking down for me. I only got 2 minutes left, and our opponents are already in their match. You can see Smurf disqualified in, it says 12 minutes, automatic disqualification. Wow, that's like a long time. It's only supposed to be like a 7-minute, but I guess because the match was so quick. So we're in there. Yeah, so telling them what the ID I'm gonna make. It's gonna be MMGS for MMG Smurf. Move this out of the way for right now. And should I play my same deck? I'm gonna play it one more time. Because it's a decent deck. But when I get to the other two, I'm gonna switch off of it. I probably should have rotated through a little bit more and maybe just got a front lineup or something like that. I do think one of my armor decks might play a little bit better. How am I gonna know the perfect counter without cheating? Oh my goodness. Seriously, the perfect counter. I actually have a screen that I made to combat that for future events too. If the person's like, oh, you know, I don't want them to like see my deck. I actually created a graphic which covers up my side of the screen so that the opponent cannot see what cards I'm laying down, unless I hover over them and make them pop open pretty big. But I also created a graphic for that if people are worried in the future. Yeah, and I was thinking, you know, we might invite both of them to the stream, but you know, it's probably more likely we'll just invite one player to the stream, cover their cards if they're worried about that, and go from there. Do I want Selena's bow so early on? I guess. It might be my downfall. I do got that 3 mana loveliness. Man, oh boy, kind of hefty out there. Both of these. It's oh no. And you forgot the attacker. What was that about? I don't understand the forgetting the attack though. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little annoying with it. And this is really only a delay because my opponent can still just thwop me. What does a thwop mean, you say? Well, that's what my opponent can do. gonna take both of you. It's gonna take an army to get down to this thing, or maybe not. Maybe it'll take one of you. Oh, you're gonna put my thing to sleep every time. Okay, that's cute. Oh, you know what I should have done first? Is laid down that I'm messing up already. What will happen next? Wait, that's right. He can go around every time because he just keeps putting that card to sleep. I'm gonna need multiple front lines out here. I'll save it for now. I like the idea that we have this consistent front line, which is working into it. This is the thing. He can keep using that God power. That's fine to me because it's making my front line super strong regardless. And it's taking up 2 of his mana every time. So he can't put down his strongest cards for a while he does that. And eventually I'm going to be able to get enough cards down. I think that I might be able to turn the tide here. I have a lot of lower mana cards, and if he keeps doing that, it's going to suck up his ability to play stronger cards when he needs it. We'll see. I feel like this first, yeah, because like it just has the ability to maybe fuck him up. He goes 2 of his baddies. I'm going to leave that one because I'd like to really play one other creature before getting it out. Either he chooses not to use his strongest one. Guess I should do this first. Oh, I didn't realize that was all of it. Damn it. I messed that up a little bit. Just a little bit, though. The battle for 3rd place rages on. Again, for him to get past every time, he's only going to be able to lay out a 5 card. He can't even lay down a 7 right now if he does it again. There goes the end of that card. Oh, he's got another. But still, it's going to be a random toss-up. We'll see. Oh, I got 2 of these boys. Yeah, this is trouble for them. You can't just put 1 to sleep anymore. Mm. The card was doing too much. He's got enough that he could actually get rid of it if he wants to trade. Let's see. He does the trade. It happened. Why are those numbers so large? What the hell happened? Like, bruh. Hey, like to hear it. Damn. Oh, the Dart Maniac. I was like, what just did her in? Or him in? Whatever. Oh, yeah, it's a her as a Viking. Dude, I keep getting these larger numbers. Oh, no. Tia's gonna get you, huh? I feel like she's been playing a lot lately. She definitely understands the game. Good handle on things. And plays a bunch of different decks. does this thing do? That's 4 damage, right? Yep. I don't know if that's necessary. I think the burn goes through armor. Oh no. Wait, it's top 3. I'm like, oops, hold up. Does that accumulate for top 3? I think it does, right? Or the loser of winner finals falls into loser's final. No, I think it is. Yeah, GG. It was GG a while ago. After, like, when I first put the one thing on that card, I kind of figured the gorilla training on that card. I'm like, this usually does not work out. It usually does not work out. I think I just need like more nature cards that are actually beneficial to my deck. It's a very early game deck. Where, like, if you get the early game dub, then you know it's kind of Gucci. But if you don't, it is not Gucci. Because 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So matches at this point, Cam, are in the best of 3, which I do need to change if it hasn't been. Okay, it's already best of 3. Cool. And let me make sure the top one is also best of 3. See, I'm like, wait, what would that include winner's final? Because you have to drop down into the loser's final. I'm like, I'm open to feedback, but you have to like drop down to the losers. So I was thinking grand final is losers finals, which grand finals obviously first and second are placed, and then losers finals determines third place. Let me know if my thinking is off with that, but that's what I was thinking. Yeah, okay. I'm like that's what I was thinking. Like consider it top 3. I think the other one like leaves room for top 4 with winners finals. Cool. All right, just want to make sure I'm like I was thinking about it the right way because I make mistakes too. We human. Oops, did I not low? Hold up, I think or casual and eyes was actually messed up or something though. So that one is supposed to be just the one. Was the loser semi set for? Let me look at it. Yeah, it was. It was set for best of 3, but everything's fixed now. This match between casual and camaraderie will be a best of 3. Speaking of that, casual and camaraderie, I'm gonna jump in. I'll show you guys what this all looks like. Actually, let me go into this. So on the admin side of things, I'm like. I'll jump over here and I'll be like, is one of you willing to join us on stream? Which is why I have this Zoom call right here. Yes, sir. That's what it's for. Yes, sir. I forget if it's participation section to invite more people. There, yeah, it is. And yeah, I'm gonna invite them to the streamy thing. With the back out to somebody random doesn't like. Yeah, you are in the money though, Tia. Good stuff today. So that's one thing to know, that you are in the money. Just sent them the invite to join us on stream. We'll be asking them again to share their screen with us. And that's what we'll be sharing to you guys out there.
Yeah, for all my players all across the world. Bitcoin's gonna steal your girl. For all my gangsters in the crypto crib. Short the corn, long the dig.
Got an altcoin portfolio? Bitch, you're crazy. You'd make more cash than that trading beanie babies. Your hands are weak. Your judgment's crippled. Your broke ass is still back holding Ripple.
I think we don't
When
have
we hit a new high, right before the next fork.
Either way, I'm
just
sorry.
like Tyrion Lannister, I'll be coming in short.
Either way, I'm
The end is coming fast, but before you can see it, I'll be here securely sleeping safe in fiat. I'm bearish.
Oh shit, that was a good bounce. Yeah, it looks like a reversal.
I'm bullish.
Huh.
I need to adjust.
Maybe I should go long here.
I need to adjust this one to be.
My apartment's looking like the palace of Versailles. Long
Split it up.
position riding in on
Everything
an
is
all-time high. If you want the ride,
Wars have been waged
then just buy the course.
and battles have been fought in the search for the holy grail of power. Forged together in the darkest parts of the universe, mystical elements from distant worlds to form the ultimate source of power, the immortal gear that has remained hidden until now. Gain your immortal gear. Battle to control the power and become a huddle god.
Blood, gore, bone, tears. These are the only currencies I accept for debts owed. Fine addition to my collection.
Reality doesn't believe in the impossible. It doesn't believe in...
All right, folks, and so we are ready with this next match. I'm going to bring us into it. They just started off, so you're not really behind. Let's get into this loser's final match. Oh, and actually, one thing, I want to make sure I did turn that music back up a little bit. I know. Smurf, what are you doing? Something. We don't have the game.
Dear Charlie, I DM'd you, but you still ain't tweeting. I left my cell, my email, and my username at the Litecoin meeting. I bought some coin back in summer. It was a runner. I swear I must have 10x my stack or something.
Camaraderie is the bottom screen we're looking at. Casual Ham on the top.
Silver to Bitcoin's gold. That shit is awesome. I'm so fucking soaked. I'm popping this Satoshi's light. I think your voice is shit, man. I think you're hella tight.
Cam is playing a light deck.
I'm gonna name him Charlie. Cause crypto has some troubles, man. The community needs you badly. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan.
I feel like some of the most difficult things with light and war decks recently, there goes that messed up card, bro. Wrong path. But some of the most interesting things with light and war recently has been that they have a few cards that allow them to put protected on top of their whatever card they play out. Protected has, I think that's one of the most beneficial things they have going about them. Light obviously boosts a lot of their cards. There's like consistent cards that just help you increase the strength of your cards, like that Shield Bearer that Cam just laid down. That used to be a more neutral card that you can use in nature decks or war decks, and now it's specifically a light card. That's caused a lot of tension.
If you want to do the right thing about insider information, maybe verify it
No, I don't.
blasting it out across the nation. That China shit hurt Bitcoin.
But when you got a card that can be protected and then boosted up,
that's pretty shitty, man. You caused that fucking dump. And now you're defending yourself on Twitter like a crypto Donald Trump. I'm still holding, although I think I may no longer like you.
You can kind of get a feel for what the meta is in God's Unchained, not only by like what's beating you the most, but like by what cards are being presented to you the most. I feel like when you're winning games and getting those packs, they give you mostly light cards.
I'm bag holding everything else, so Litecoin helps when I'm depressed. I even wear a t-shirt with LTC across the chest. Sometimes I dox myself to see how much it bleeds. It's like adrenaline, the pain is such a sudden
Also really nice now that the Shield Bearer, previously they did not have any attack damage on it whatsoever. Now it does have that attack damage.
She don't know you like I know you, Charlie. She's a bitch. She don't know what it's like for people like us who want to be rich. You gotta call me, man. I'll be the biggest investor you'll ever lose. Sincerely yours, Coin Dad. And P.S. We should be together too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard deck for Casual Beats. Good thing this is a best of 3, so need 2 wins to dance at this stage of the tournament in our losers finals. Stupid deception, able to use nature cards too. Like nature gets like the bottom barrel.
Dear Mr. I don't want to create a conflict of interest because it's wrong. I'm about to sell my coins. I've already closed my long. You sold all your coins at the top. Now the shit's going down in flames. I can't believe you exit scammed your holders and then ran away. So this is my vlog I'm sending you. I hope you see it. I'm logged into GX now. I'm about to sell my stash. I fucking mean it. Hey Charlie, I want revenge. You dare me to trade? You know that song about Rick Astley never gonna give you up? About the guy making a bunch of bullshit promises with no substance, and then everyone else spread that shit around for nothing. That's kind of how this is, man. I was never gonna let you crummy leader of a coin. Who knew that as a professional you could be so fucking annoying? I love you, Charlie. We could have all been rich. Think about it. We could have taken over silver, man.
Okay.
With the world read about
Took a
it.
little
You
damage
ruined
there.
it now. I hope your coin goes to zero and you
Things
dream
out
about
somewhat.
it. And when
Still
you
looks
dream, I
like
hope you can't sleep and you
Roderick's
scream
in
about it.
control.
I hope you're
But
contradicting
got
you and
quite
you
a few
can't breathe
opulence,
without me.
and those are
See,
cards
Charlie,
that
shut
are,
up,
you don't
kid,
really
I'm
feel
trying to
bad about
talk.
trading those,
Hey,
especially
Charlie,
when your god
that's my
power
Italic
summon
string
a
in the
new one
trunk.
to build.
But I didn't tweet about it. I just
This
tied
point,
him
you
up.
got
See,
enough
I ain't
mana
like
where
you.
you can keep
Cause if
playing
he's
them
not
out.
around anymore, then the coin will die too. Well,
Problematic
gotta go. I
for
can
his
see the
opponent
SEC
to
in the rear view.
not be
Oh
unless
shit,
you can
wait.
back their board
How am I supposed to
quickly.
upload this to YouTube?
It's a lot to overcome. Or you need something that can like, potentially just wipe out all those other cards. Like, and then again, that's where nature comes in beautifully. Or on occasion, death. But you need something that can board wipe. War has a nice little every 2/5 damage to everybody. And there goes. Camaraderie does take the first one. First match going to Camaraderie. Quick style.
Dear Coin Daddy, I meant to
Congratulations.
write you, but I just been busy. You said your stack was 10x. How far in the
see what
profit
we
now
get
is it? Governments are coming soon, but there's no way they're gonna win this. And you know I had to sell my Litecoins. Man, it was a conflict of interest. I'm sorry I didn't tweet your newest song. I must have missed it. I love the siphoning, dude. Your music is the business. But what's the shit you said about you like to dox yourself too? That shit is dangerous. This is real money, dude. You got some issues, Coin Daddy. You shouldn't be trading. Litecoin's gonna go sky high. Every coin is worth saving. Meant to be together. What the hell, Coin Daddy? You sick? That's in that Eminem song. Are you plagiarizing this? Just think about it. If I get busted, Litecoin really dies. I can't keep working on it without severing my ties. I just hope you hold your stash, man.
Hold
Just
up,
keep
hold
it
up.
in your cold
What happened
wallet.
here?
It's gonna
Why is
pump
it
at
on
least one
best
more
of
time.
one?
Don't sell until then. Just keep it in your treasure, man. It's for your own protection. If you relax a little, you'll see that this is just a correction. But Coin Daddy, why are you so mad? Try to understand that I do want LTC to rise up bad. I just don't want you to do
Wow,
some
that
crazy
actually did
shit.
step back.
I
We'll
saw
see
this
into
thing
it
on
about that,
Twitter a
guys.
couple weeks ago that made me sick.
I
Some
had
dude
just
kidnapped
checked.
Vitalik
Checked on
and
stream
dumped his
too,
stack
and
right
said
off the
that's
cliff.
good.
He kept Vitalik in the trunk and held
Let me
the
help
keys
you
to
do
his
this
private shit.
question
And
really
in the car,
quickly.
they found a cell phone that was logged into GDAX. He sold right at the bottom and he could have made some fat stacks. Oh shit. That was
This is
you.
what admins can do to help.
Damn.
There you go. Sorry about that. That brief issue there.
Straight out of Broad Street.
And Cam, when you start sharing the game screen again, I'll transition back away
I
from
see you working with the coins
looking
here.
at here.
Into ledgers, make a trader spend
bracket
his
size.
coins here. He Rex, I send the SEC here.
Oh no, I could not
They
hear
mad,
you.
gonna take over the world here. You bear, gonna rehab on the
Pretty sure I
gate
could just
here.
hear
We just wait, some
videos in
think
general
right
when
at
I
first
was
year.
listening to
Then
videos.
oh, new Federal Reserve here. Big plans,
Yep,
gold
I can hear
settlements,
Coin
biz
Bureau. I think
here.
it's just like
Get
a
rich, slinging treasures in the street here. It's real neat, full node in the sheets here.
Unless you want your
On
audio.
fleek, got control of my keys here. No doubt, Jeff's record think I cheat, yeah. Private keys, you try to pull a trick,
All right.
yeah. Get the clicks, claim risk management,
Back
yeah.
into the
No
match.
chance, Kelly run the little biz, yeah. Easy hits, take over all the money, yeah. Institution wins. The
Maybe I
coins
noticed I
look
switched
good,
the
what you back those
transition
coins
thing
up.
to be a light transition when you had a war transition.
Call me Coin Daddy when you back those coins up. Ice, who you playing with? Back those coins up. Bitcoin, you look good when you back those coins up. You a spicy little blockchain when you back those
Oh, I
coins
forgot I
up.
did make that. I
Coin
should
Daddy
look
when you
at
back
it. I
those
made
coins
the
up.
nature
Free
transition.
hypothecated when you back those coins up. Bitcoin, you look good when you back those coins up. You a fine financial product when you back those coins up. You wanna mess with Kitten Long? Yeah, you wrong, yeah. Gonna
I was about to click on the
sweat,
screen
yeah.
as
Get
if
wrecked.
it
And
was
when you see not enough, yeah. You need more and you beat
it
the
was
lightning
me.
to the floor, yeah. Oh
My
no,
turn
if you
until I
settle
got
with
to
the
it.
coins, yeah. Not sure, need to see some
Alright,
paperwork,
oh man, I
yeah.
gotta choose my
When
card.
moon, I bet Eve is coming soon, yeah. Full bloom after
Alright.
Bitcoin opens doors, yeah. So true,
Here we
how
go.
a couple making moves, yeah. So cute, Jeff and Kelly making deals, yeah. Real soon, try to take over the world, yeah. No clue, Bitcoin, nobody can stop it, yeah. Woo woo, I'ma keep my storage cold, yeah. So true, only deal with proper coins, yeah. No IOUs, don't try to pull a fast one. Bad move, but we'll fuck your
Man,
ass
he's gotten that
goodbye.
same card to start off with twice, which is a really great start in my opinion. Like, it's not the strongest card, right? But if you can beef it up with the other cards in your deck, all of a sudden it gets a lot of utility. Also, it has an award and protected, so the first attack the creature gives it earlier on in the game, it's not going to affect it. You can't get rid of it with a spell. That's a badass card. I guess it's 1/1, but what you gonna do? That just gets rid of the award. Yep, it still got protected because that was a spell technically.
Straight out of Broad Street.
And it's hidden now, so they can't even attack it because it's hidden. It's got that 3. I'm like, is he gonna boost it up? +1/+1, or is he gonna make his opponent weaker? Yeah, making your opponent weaker right now. He's gonna get rid of his opponent's strength, his health entirely, drop it to 0, and get that attack in there. So smart choice. Rather than boosting up the card and still having to get through that shield, just get rid of your opponent's health.
Putting skins in the game. What you know about that? Do your research.
On my PC playing games, attack to win, stacking skins and cash them in where wax begins. I play
oh man, yeah, see, this is what you need with a light deck too. It seems like a pretty good light deck. It's got a lot of cards that do that boosty boost. What I'm gonna call it, yeah, that boosty boost. Any cards that can boost your other cards, or heal your other cards. Some light decks like the ability to combo off of healing. There's some cards that benefit from whenever one of your cards is healed. They like, I forget, they get stronger, but they do different things. I'm trying to figure out those combos. I was actually having a conversation with a guy over breakfast, where he's a Magic the Gathering player, and he was talking about, yeah, you know, that's really big, you know, sometimes you can just, let your opponent, you know, wail on you, just go at those body shots, and you're just looking through your deck, waiting to get that perfect combo together. When you get that combo, you just lay it all out at once, and it's over. I've had that happen many times recently. Oh, he's got CERN! Get out of here. Did you pay for that CERN card? Like, everybody's getting CERN, bro. Like, did it come out of a deck? How did you get your CERN? Did you get it out of a pack? I'm just curious, man. I've seen so many people with the CERN card lately. I'm like, bro, they made guap off of CERN.
Play something and turn it way up.
It's so useful though. It's a disgusting card. The 2 cards to the far right on cam right now, and the far left. You know, all 3 of those cards are being considered OP cards by the community right now. A little bit less than the 5-mana one, but the 3 and the 4 that we're looking at in cam are definitely cards that the community's like, nerf. They are good cards. Throws out an order on his opponent there. Got a nice mix of not only boost and dealing damage from being laid down, and then order, which really puts your opponent, you know, back against the wall. Deciding how you deal with opponents, and I can just go around you every turn. Casual has a similar strategy with using that Orfeo. That Orfeo got power, which puts your opponent to sleep and hidden. Not sleep, I think it's just hidden, not sleep.
It's Trump.
But if the card's hidden, then you can go around it even if it's a frontline card.
Yeah, it's the Crypto Legend. Yeah, you know what it
got
is,
a lot to deal with right now, and that order is not done with for a while. Ooh, then he's gonna boost up all of his cards by 2 each. Yeah, there's not much you can do here. That's the game. 9, 14, 18, 21 damage stacked on the opposite side of the board. One of the cards is hidden. It could be targeted if you wanted it to. And that's gonna round it up. That is our losers finals. Camaraderie versus Casual Ham. We'll play both, gentlemen. You know, Camaraderie is a mythic level player, so I would expect nothing less. You know, they really showed their skills here on screen. Congratulations.
They try to call my bluff. How you expect to get rich?
I can't hear you.
How you expect to get rich and you won't even listen? On the computer cooking
it might
up,
be something with the mic, or I'm not sure.
Everything I eat is exquisite. I'm in the market looking at charts, about to read the digits. By the depth of my
if you'd like to stay,
you wanna know what I know, you gonna have to pay to get this.
We gotta communicate via head nods here. We're gonna head nod, and I really wish I knew American Sign Language. That would be perfect right now. But if you'd like to stay, we could keep you on screen, or we could try and switch over to Tia. And yeah, we'll get this match ready with Tia in just a moment. Man, great matches. While we prepare for this upcoming match, I of course have another video.
I make so much magic you would think I had a wand, and it's only one Harry Potter. Y'all a bunch of wrong.
So we're gonna play this video, which explains the Drip network a little bit. Again, Money Match Gaming uses the Drip network, which is the number 2 or 3 application of the Binance Smart Chain for things like affording today's tournament. So today's tournament is partially founded by Drip Network, as well as our earnings on DLive, the Hive blockchain, whenever we blog about things, and Drip. So here's a quick video on Drip while our opponents get ready for the next round.
Which your mindset change. Let's change your mindset. Let's show you the difference between and the power between this beast and every other project that's out there. That people, you know, before we've had that mentality of I want a 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x, and then move on to the next project. Well, I want to tell you, change that mindset here with Drip. This is not what Drip is about. This is not the power of Drip. You gotta understand the use case of our coin is to make a daily percentage. That's the power and use case of Drip token, not to buy it and sell from $10. If it goes to $50, you sell your Drip. No. That's not what you do. It's buy a bag and then sell that $50 or $100 and sell that whole bag. That is completely stupid, and I'll explain to you why. So let's say you had $10,000 and you bought at $10. That will give you about 1,000 tokens, right? So here, in most programs, you're trying to get that from $10 to $50, $60, $70, and then sell that bag, right? So then you've made a 7x, a 10x, it goes to 20, whatever. So here, what'll happen is you'll take that 1,000, you'll put it in the faucet. Guys, 900 of those tokens are burnt out of existence. The other 100 go and get split into 3 ways. Part goes to another contract to pay out the 1%. The other part goes to also for rewards for the downline, and another part goes to add to the liquidity. So to buy BNB to pair as liquidity on our DEX. Okay, that's automatic. So what happens is you're gonna have 900 that are worth at $10, $9,000, right? So that means you're gonna be making 1% of 900 tokens a day. So you're making 9 new Drip tokens every single day. And at $10 a piece, that is $90 a day. Okay, so your money's going to work for you here. The value is in the price increasing, and your same 9, if you don't even compound, is going to make you more and more money, okay? So when we double from $10 to $20, your 9 every day is now worth $180. Not for you to take your 900 and sell it, but you should be happy with the fact that now you got $180 a day income that you can pay car bills, pay your rent, help somebody. You can use that to buy into another crypto project without risk now, because you're playing, you have a faucet of money, literally, drip, that's paying you every single day. What happens when we go to $100 a token? Do you want to take your 900 and sell that at $100 a piece? I mean, you could, but that's stupid, because that's giving you 9 times 100, a $900 a day income here. So I simply want to say, this coin is not a pump and dump. This coin's use case is not to sell when we 10x or 100x, because when we 10x and 100x, you just 10x and 100x your daily income, guys. And if you do compound, my goodness, this is going to change a lot of people's lives. This is true passive daily income. I'm Daily Income Guru, guys. Let's get the money. Change your mindset. Live free. No stress. That's Drip.
The following is an excellent analysis and breakdown of the Drip network tokenomics from the Crypto OG, Daily Income Guru.
You gotta understand this. Anything that goes into the staking contract is burnt. And what it does is it takes some of the tax for that 10% and puts it into a separate contract simply to pay out people's 1% from the rewards. So essentially, if someone right now buys 1,000 drip and they put it in a staking contract, that's gone. Now the supply is even lower. So what we have going on right now is about 90% staked, which is burnt. And so the DEXs are on DEX, and then PancakeSwap, which has a little bit of liquidity, there's only roughly about 100,000 tokens. So that therefore the market cap right now is only somewhere around close to $900,000. So we're sitting at a $9 token with a under $1 million market cap. So what happens when we get to $10 million? That means most likely the decks, the order books, are going to be less than 100,000. But I'm going to just stick with 100,000. 10 million divided by 100,000 is $100 a drip token. And remember, like I said, all everyone is going to be doing is buying these and burning them in the staking contract. And now we got B Farm coming out, which people are going to be buying more drip to then stake in the pancake swap. My gosh, people, listen. $100 drip token is the small, is just, it's nothing. $1,000 per drip is scary possible. The things that make up drip, that's Hex, Safe Moon, and one other thing I can think of, I can't think of the name, they're all at $1 billion market cap. Guys, this can easily be $1,000, $5,000 project. And if you're talking about even $100 million, guys, you do the math. This thing is designed to get coins out of the circulating supply and destroy them. It's simply amazing. And also to think about, because I know this is kind of long, this is the only staking coin that is not increasing in its circulation and total supply. It's doing the opposite. This is the only coin. I don't care what you look at. All other coins that you stake, they're increasing in supply to its total supply. Okay? So that's inflation. We have deflation going on here, and we're actually paying 1%, 365%. Guys, if you're selling right now, you're insane. This is probably the best coin to dollar cost average in stake to set yourself up to be a millionaire than I've ever seen.
All right, and just an update to our stream viewers right now. It looks like both of our competitors are actually currently in match. We got to them a little bit late with the link to join us on stream. So they're both currently in the match. We have reached out to them. So hopefully we can, between this first and second match, we can get one of them in so that we can see something on stream as far as their match goes. They might also respond to us. There's also a possibility they might respond to us and decide that, we want to keep it off stream for our own reasons. And so with these events, if that does happen in the future, we're trying to build up more and more content, more Gods Unchained content to keep things a little lively around here. Our main purpose with this stream during this event is obviously to host as much of the tournament as we can on stream live and to show like some top tier competition and also have some fun. And so, if it's not fun for them to have their match on stream, then we don't want to force them to have their match on stream. But we do want to keep things fun for you, our viewers as well. And so hopefully, you don't mind that we have some videos queued up and stuff like that for these type of situations. And with that said, I'm going to switch things up really quickly. We're going to play another video. This video is actually called La Force. It's another music video, just to change things up a little bit. You just got a little bit of information about drip. I'm going to change things up just a slight little bit, play some La Force, and jump into some other content while we wait for the next match.
All right, good morning, good morning.
The following is an excellent analysis and breakdown of the DRIP network tokenomics. From the Crypto OG, Daily Income Guru.
All right, good morning, good morning. This is Daily. DRIP is the most powerful cryptocurrency project ever been created on this planet. And I'm gonna break it down to you like this. Right now, we got a $13 DRIP. The market cap right now is about $1.3 million in change. Okay, we have 80% of the supply in the tax collection contract that collects the 10% transaction tax, right? With a $1.3 million market cap, we got roughly 106,000 coins in circulating supply. For all the smart people, price is important, right? How do you get the price of a coin? The market cap divided by the circulating supply. That gives you price. Well, do you know if you take $10,000 right now, you get roughly 800 something DRIP with $10,000. That means you would lower the supply by 800 because you would take it, stake it, and then now the circulating supply is 800 coins less. That's why I said to you guys, $10.7 million. What do you guys think the supply of DRIP would be? It's going to be less than 50,000, but let's just stick with 50,000. 10 million divided by 50,000 is a $200 DRIP coin. But in reality, I believe with another $10.7 million, we'll be around a $30,000 supply. So you do the math on that. 10 million divided by 30,000. Okay? That's small time. We all see where Hex is. Hex is a $200 billion market cap. We pay more than Hex. Hex only pays 44%. Neither can you touch the rewards until your staking term is up. DRIP pays 365% without compounding, and you get to earn your daily rewards. Hex actually is inflationary, which is increasing its supply, while DRIP decreases its supply, all because of the tax situation. And if you factor in compounding, you're talking about over 3,000% APY, all without increasing the supply of DRIP. Hex don't have casinos coming. Hex don't have no NFT game coming. Hex doesn't have a farm like this coming. Wait till someone drops a motherfucking DRIP miner that's gonna lock up a bunch of fucking DRIP. 4X can do that shit right now. That would skyrocket the price. Remember, we are a coin with a very low circulating supply, and every single buy lowers the supply because people buy it and stake it. On a $500 million market cap, that will put DRIP between 16 to $30,000 a DRIP coin. This project is worth more than that. We're on the same chart pattern as Hex when Hex first started 2 years ago. I'm trying to tell y'all, DRIP is going to be $1 billion+ market cap, and that's going to be scary for a lot of you guys. You guys don't understand what the fuck that means. At $500 million, DRIP would be worth 16 to 20K. Let's go with 20K. You have 1,000 DRIP staked. You're making 10 DRIP a day. What's 10 DRIP a day times 20K? How much are you fucking making? Off the top of my head.
Okie dokie, folks. So we settled a few things in the background, and yeah, we got it taken care of. So Tia's ready, and right now they're loading up their screens. I'm about to hop over to the game screen, and we'll get ready for this round 2 of a best of 3 and our grand finals for today's our very first God's Unchained NFT Weekly. Wait. Forgot something again, folks. Sorry you have to see this so much, but we need a little background music with this. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying, you just listen. You're listening to nothing the entire time. I don't want you listening to nothing. I want you listening to something.
Download that Coinbase, getting in. Better invest, nigga. You better go and get it in. We are getting all these coins. Better get you some. You ain't wanna listen to Tron. Now you looking dumb. He wanna be just like Tron, but there's only one. You better go and buy some Tron, cause it's about to run. You better go and buy some Dash, cause it's about to slide. I don't even carry no cash. I'm the crypto guy. Yeah, and I'm the crypto guru. I saw your portfolio and it's looking boo-boo. You saw my portfolio and it look like voodoo. Nigga, you can't tell me shit. This ain't nothing I'm new to. Legendary like Mewtwo. Please don't try to rob me.
into this match. It is a nature. Oh, she's using a nature deck. Okay, exciting. Getting to see a mythic nature deck. I suck, so I'm always excited to see how a good nature deck works out. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you have that card. And it looks like it's like a normal card too, like not even an NFT version. Like that's so lucky to be able to get that card. How did you get this thing? What? Oh my goodness. It's a useful card. This card is like when you attack, you refresh some mana, and I would really like that card. Get 2 canopy barrages down. I mean, I shouldn't say too many cards that I have down. And a nice the other number 2. So a lot of low mana cards looking at right now on the nature side of the deck, which should help them potentially be able to combat camaraderie's light deck that they're working with. We just saw it, much demobilize casual hand pretty quickly. So let's see what they got going now.
Staring at the chart scoping, like damn, I'm gonna be rich. I'm one of the chosen.
Casual put up a good fight for number 1, fighting a mythic player, which they don't really have to do, and then fighting such an experienced one too. Cam's been playing this game that much longer than Casual started. Pretty much since I started talking about this game, and got pretty good at it early on. So then they had a little experience climb or something where they, things just must have clicked with them in the game, and they just made a push toward Mythic, and yeah, the rest is history. I believe at their best week, they broke into the top 100 Gods Unchained players, so that's also really exciting.
Reading fortune, I just got the news. I can be a millionaire too.
Excited to see Git Gud here.
Gas in his bag, so they go to the moon. Spend half an eighth, I got 1 million coins like the real McCoy. I feel that joy, cause if it goes to a buck, I won't believe my luck. And I 10 on my Lambos for me and my friends. Butterfly doors, but I'm already in dock. Trump is like Biff from my squad on the block. Chain with a hold alive. Chat rooms, we scroll at night. Bitcoin ether, been told twice. Never hold my ish like it's mold divide. Going to the stars, cause it's only right. Read the white paper or sold that site. Now I steal my shit coins, cause I'm overhyped. We can't take the pressure. Cashing out for you was tether. My craft ship shape as she sails through stormy weather. With pleasure, come with me on this endeavor. I will be smoking fat joints on Italian leather. Crypto fam.
Card release has a few options, but only it's limited by mana right now. But I guess that's a great card to have this issue with, because after you attack, you're just gonna get that much stronger. Yeah, so does that, attacks. Imagine you can attack one of the weaker cards. Boom. And if they wanted to, do stuff. Wow. Yeah, the card is so good. It's such a good card. I might just have to bite the bullet and get this card, man. I'm like, bruh. Just watching it do its work. It's like a Maxwell song. This card swirl. This card swirl. Something like that.
Welcome to Lambo Land. Crypto fam. Hot racing like ambulance. Crypto fam. Welcome to Lambo Land. Crypto fam. Hot racing like ambulance.
Alright. This is it's a little troublesome. Probably wanna you wanna deal with some of these guards sooner than later. At least one of them. I don't know if you want to attack the other. I guess you would. No, I don't know. Say that beat out of it. I feel like they're kind of just chopping it up. Myself, not being experienced, I probably would have taken out one of the cards.
Leaning up with posts, I guess
my
we in
canopy
a
barrage
chain gang,
and
reppin' sacrifice set,
Viking,
screaming gang,
take out
gang.
the other one. Oh, he still gets
Post-chain
the
gang, we done changed
that's
the whole
right,
game.
because attacking,
Me
he
and my
knew
little
he was going to get that
boo
ability
thing,
too.
be on the same thing.
Wow, so he did exactly what I was
Leaning
thinking.
up with posts, I guess we in a
some
chain
more used to
gang,
playing this
reppin'
card.
sacrifice set, screaming gang, gang, gang. Post-chain gang, we done changed the whole game. If you got a post, I know you heard of post-chain. New to the game,
so like, yeah, when you want that, you want that last
if you
mana.
heard of ETH, basically they the
Still
same.
got that 2
but
mana
much
from
lower
the
fees,
attack. Still got that 2
talking
mana.
handful of change. ERCs got keys
like
in
it's
your
this one,
name. It's
this
a copy waiting
which
for
I
you,
thought
and
was
it's
Jack.
easy to claim. And they got a coin you can
And
get
then
some
the-
for
also
free
the,
if your ETH in your pocket, not
Whoa.
locked on exchange.
Whoa, I've
Yeah, I
actually
know
never
it's
seen
strange,
Wrong
kinda
Path played
crazy,
before.
the
And I
range
thought
in your
it takes a
bite-sized
card.
investment making outsized gains.
Long story longer, try and play the long game. Jump up on the post train, don't get left in the rain.
It takes the card off of the board and puts it on top of their deck.
Some people
Wow.
say it's suspect, but I ain't thinking twice.
I
You
thought
only
it takes a
get one
card
chance like this in
from
your life,
their
but
deck
remember, I'm a rapper, it's not
and
financial
puts it at the top of the
advice.
deck.
Me and my little boo thing
So
be
then
on
it's
the
like,
same thing. We be cleaning up with
maybe they
posts,
could
I
just
guess
choose a
we in
card on the
chain
board too.
gang, reppin'
Maybe that's why people are
sacrifice,
saying so.
screaming
But I was like,
gang,
choose
gang.
one from the deck. And
Post
then
chain
you put it
gang,
on
we
the-
done changed the whole
Maybe
game.
I'm finally seeing
Me
it.
and my little boo thing be on the same
That
thing.
should all be
We
clarified
cleaning
now,
up with
sorry.
posts, I
Should
guess
just
we in
motion.
a chain
Still look
gang,
confused.
reppin' sacrifice, sit, screaming gang, gang, gang. Post chain gang, we done changed the whole game.
I'm trying to get some favor out of this. Keeping this card alive would be beneficial to them, I'm sure. Uh-oh. It's just like not letting them attack. Oh my god, that's happened to me a few times with this game. I don't know why it does that, dude. Like, yeah, he's just like, why does it do this? Why does it do this? Because he just stalled out that turn. He just stalled that entire turn.
I gotta kill a streak, man.
Let's see what Cam does. I like. That's the thing about Gods Unchained. When it does that's just like a more of a connection error thing. When it does that, even if you're trying to be nice and just give them the turn back, like what happens? Like you both go up in mana. You both get a new mana block, so it's like it's really. Oh man, and that led to the card finally being taken off the board. That is awful. I'm sure that he does not feel good about that.
Summer bulls or bears, I'm only here to get paid. I'm racking up the numbers, I don't care either way.
Because it was, card was looking pretty indestructible until that moment. Like, yeah, what you gonna do about this though? Smart choice. Brings multiple cards down to that one hitter. Now he has the option to take out a light card. I imagine they're gonna attack with their ogre, the light side cam, which of course can break through this front line if they don't boost it. It'll be a trade-off, and then my guess is that you would take your octile and get rid of the vibrant fruit so that it doesn't have any use when it goes back to Tia.
Bucket shaker, point curator, price dictator.
Sheesh. Yeah, that little mess up, well, it wasn't even like really a mess up on their part, is really controlling the game at this point. Doesn't have much that they can play, and so of course you're gonna play this card, clear the board, reset things. That's also something I'm missing in my deck right now. I think I need to adjust my Amazon deck to at least have the hunt. I need some cards that can clear the board. I like the idea of an Amazon deck. I don't like the idea of an Amazon deck that can't clear the board or has no armor, or I need those things. I might even get rid of some of my front lines if I can get that. And, I have one more game that I need to play today, which counts toward my weekend rank. And after I play that game, I'm just gonna work on building up this Amazon deck. Got one more donut in there, or two donuts. Donuts. Go nuts, eat them donuts.
BTC trader, bucket shaker, point curator, price dictator.
Which is, oh my god, you just buffed that shit out of them. That card on the right reminds me of anybody who's a troll hunter, man.
I got that crypto. I got that ripple.
If you're a troll hunter fan, it reminds me of Creature and Troll Hunter.
And you better believe I'm about to short some Bitcoin. Yeah, that's right.
One of the, I don't know if they were gods or whatever.
Every day and every night.
Nature, there's
Right now it's a
there was
bearish
like
market.
a nature
There
one.
ain't nothing in sight.
back to the match. None of your He's doing a good job of holding up against Cam after that issue with their card in the game. Like, just
Listen up, kids,
throwing out
slap
straight
the
DS.
clicks. You gotta kick it with the D8DDY quick. If you wanna be a baller, then you gotta do like this. You gotta show her while it's hot and then you're living like a pimp. They completing with the sins they call them
their cards can still attack. That is 6, 12, 18,
living like a
yeah,
space age player.
23 damage.
It's off season, baby. Shit is scary.
GG. All this is unfortunately decided by the game itself. A little bit there.
Luminary daddy stacking comments like they're pearls. I'm buying and I'm selling.
Good one though. Good round. We'll see what adjustments can be made. Head back into this thing. I think Tia still has a chance. We got a 1-1 situation. Cam with the win. Tia with the win.
I sell into the fiat while I flip the BTC. What you thought I
And
switched,
again,
bitch? I'm fucking
unfortunately decided, in my opinion, by the game's glitch.
I got that ripple, yeah, I'm slanging Tron all day long. And you better believe I'm about to short some Bitcoin. Yeah, that's right, I'ma go and short some Bitcoin every day and every night. Cause right now it's a bearish market, there ain't nothing in sight. Where the money at? Where's my
Oh, the Cam go 2-dub. Yeah.
Where's my Bitcoin at? Where the money at? Where the money at? Where the money at? My Bitcoin. Where's the money at, y'all?
Coin Daddy, Crypto Naughty, Young Satoshi. Daddy Bitcoin's back, baby.
Let me see if the bracket actually kept up with the reset. It should give out a reset bracket, but I'm not seeing anything pop up. So,
Where my money at?
this Cam came up from the okay, it did. I'm like, we should be seeing a grand final reset. There it is. So both opponents have their check-in timers. Why are we seeing a reset? This is a double elimination tournament. Cam took 2 wins in a row, and Tia was on top. And so they are now in the loser's bracket, technically, with their first win, and trying to win from the loser's bracket now. So this will conclude the event after this best of 3 here, but it does make it so we actually have 2 best of 3s in the event. So it's not over yet, and there's quite a bit to be playing for. Again, we got up to, I have to check it to give the official amount at the end of the tournament. We got up to $42 last that I saw it. First place gets 60% of that. That's $25. So it's a nice little come up. You know, second place is looking right now, it's $12, and then third place is 10%. Everybody but me is winning something today. That's what happens when you sleep.
It started slow, but the more info I read is the more info I need. Alright, baby, IT hold cryptocurrency, fix a fiscal emergency. The emergency that might get us rich inadvertently.
So, just waiting for both opponents to check in.
Giving me the Jones to throw bones without caring. So ahead of the curve that I'm ready to swerve. Proof of work I say, got the ledger observed. So I call by DM at 3 a.m. and call me some coins que están mirando bien. Cause I check the currency supply and the market.
Slight time. And so since we got some slight time, why not mix it up a little bit? So another song just to give them time to check in and get situated.
All right, good morning, good morning. This is Daily Income Guru with your mindset change. Let's change your mind.
mindset change though. All right, I feel like the mindset change might have been an even better video to go with, honestly. Just because they really be dropping some knowledge bombs, and I feel like a lot of people could probably benefit from hearing that information. But you know, enough from me. Looks like we are ready to go. So I'll be transitioning back to the game once I can confirm that they're both going in there. Looks like it's seeking the game right now. So let's just head over there. Let's head over there and get ready, shall we? I'm going to turn back on that normal game audio or our listening audio.
So you can't tell me where the money is. Blockchain got me ballin' hard like I'm Dennis Rodman. This is where crew music. Use a flipper, use a dolphin. I just left Miami, but I had a gang of options. I've been going hard lately. I'm the crypto David Goggins. Full speed ahead, man. I don't plan on stopping. I'm logged in, dripping so much sauce I need a napkin. What's happening? Everything you share don't need a caption. What's understood needs no explanation. Close case then. Crypto face for president, master trader, heaven sent. Vaccines we do not consent. Faith in God that's evident. House so big, he can feed a herd of elephants. Real good karma to protect us from the elements. I'm a living testament. Loyalty is rare. All that hating you be doing, please keep it over there. We gon' focus on the market. All we care about is profit. New wardrobe up in the closet. If I want it, I'ma cop it. Bitcoin to 100 racks. 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 Investments, I'ma make it back on myself on PC or Mac. Bitcoin to 100 racks. 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 Got rich off crypto, man. So you can't tell me where the money at. Computers on alert, running full node software. If crypto keep on pumping, I won't need no airfare. Private jet life, making trades in my underwear. Who am I?
Damn.
Bitcoin extraordinaire. Come and join the campaign. Market cipher trade main. Just received the payment. Compliments of blockchain. Thanks to my left brain, I've been making major moves. Rubbing elbows with the rich, chilling with the
I was on the
Asians
wrong
too.
one.
Plenty money
Oh
to
my
be
goodness.
made.
I
You
thought
don't
we
have
didn't have
to
it up
lose
yet.
trades. Please consider
My
market
bad, folks.
cipher.
I was
Flop
over
and
here
grow for
watching
ace of
it.
spades. We gon' ball to the very end, so I recommend that you follow both of us, the real Winklevoss twins. Bitcoin to 100 racks. 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 Investments, I'ma make it back on myself on PC or Mac. Bitcoin to 100 racks. Bitcoin to 100 racks. Bitcoin to 100 racks.
Got some good cards in his hand right now. Also, they switched up their guy.
So you can't tell me where the money at.
Gonna be the goddess of deception this time around. No more nature. I was surprised to see them coming out with nature, honestly. I feel like highlight nature decks. Partially because I feel like I don't have enough of the cards to have a strong deception or death deck.
Bitcoin, please go
I just
to
don't feel like I
more.
have strong enough cards to have those decks.
Stop going
Starting to feel like
sideways now.
life is OP enough that I probably have.
Don't ever say we're going down to 1K, but Mr. No
probably do alright
say
with
we
mage,
have
too. Jesus, play quite a few different decks. Really play deception, mage, nature,
let us go to moon.
Bitcoin,
please go to moon. Stop going sideways now. Don't ever say we're going down to 1K, but Mr. Novogratz say we have bottomed out. Novogratz is bullish. Bottomed out. Don't ever rise is deadish. Novogratz is bullish. Bitcoin can be
he's got a decent setup on the board right now.
Let's go to moon.
Man, it is so nice that the shield bearer at least has 1 damage now. When it had 0-1, that was just like such a card. Like, yeah, you put it down, but then your opponent gets favored every time.
Don't ever say we're going down to 1K, but Mr. Novogratz say we have bottomed out. Bottomed out. Novogratz is bullish. Bottomed out. Don't ever rise is deadish. Novogratz is bullish. Bitcoin can be at 40,000.
that should do it without me actually looking at that screen. I prefer to here. Actually, let me go over here. Let me do this. I prefer to have it just not nearly as loud.
Bitcoin, please go to moon. Stop
A little something background just because we don't have the game music going the way that I have it going today. I wanted to try to make sure that the game was as smooth as possible. And I was already having some issues with the transitions and stuff like that, just because it's all new graphics and I haven't been able to totally whittle things down to be as I'll just call it as minimal impact on my computer as possible. But yeah, that should be a lot better. Let me know if it's still an issue, but it should be way better.
Let us go to moon.
Let me give that coin daddy a call.
Dude, we got some cards over here I haven't seen before. Only one, but still, I have not seen that card before. It also looks like they were able to steal a card.
Coin daddy.
Man, who is this? Connecticut?
Oh, you know who it is. It's Roger Veer. I'm just calling to see if you got in a nice long on my Bitcoin Cash.
Nah, man, I'm not down with that 8 megabyte block shit. You know, I said it, blood be crypto, 8 megabyte block, suck my cock. I'm sure you heard it.
Oh, I heard it. I also hear the sound of money. Money going up.
Man,
It's a siphoning
Light Deck is just so strong. But like having played this deck a few times now, I do think Dia will be able to adjust. And maybe that's why they decided to go with Deception right here. The fact that if Light is going to be, and that's probably the real counter for this weekend. You gotta consider that. The fact that Light is like so much dependent on I'm gonna throw out so many cards that I just overpower you with sheer numbers. Deception seems like a pretty good deck to counter that. Yeah, nice counter, Dia. What just happened there? I fully believe that was like they chose to destroy one of their cards for something, but I'm not fully seeing what happened. Did it just put it in the void and then they're gonna get it back? What's up? Sorry, my dog's gonna lose their minds for a moment here. Somebody walks by our house. Good guard dogs in that sense, but annoying as fuck. See, that's leading me to believe they didn't even do it themselves. Like maybe the opponent put that card in there. Gotta scream at this dog. Stop.
Bitcoin's gonna live. I'm a fair weather Rockefeller sweater wearing crypto players slinging crack coins on the market like they Tic Tac flavors. Y'all getting weary while we do this for fun. And now the fair Kabbalah's got you under the thumb.
All right.
So ready going down, so don't try to
Woo.
resist.
Oh my goodness, that Guild Enforcer is strong. Look at my boy, he bumped up. On them roids. Looking at himself in the mirror like, what is this? What is this? What is this then? It's also got an option to get rid of that little, I'm gonna call Hamlet, that relic on the light side of things, but is this the time? I mean, any time is the time, right? Also, I mean, like, you probably don't want to take that 4 damage. I don't know how often they're just gonna be smacking. He goes for it anyways. Wow, was not expecting them to go for it. Like, do you really want to take that 4 damage, put yourself beneath the opponent? But I guess you do. Because, yeah, they can, sacrifice these cards. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize the health of the other card. Sacrifice those cards and have a little bit of a better front. Man, right before I imagined they were going to use, that card that we're seeing on screen to the Bronze Servant. To get rid of that relic.
The market crashed on me, but that's not my last, homie. It ain't over for me. It ain't over for me. The market crashed on me, but that's not my last, homie. Only one logical thing to do
Cam is a pretty solid competitor where they actually do have the mindset of like, you know, that's a good play. So I don't even think it toxic when Cam does like the nice thing and stuff like that. Some people I feel like you can tell very much so they're trying to be toxic to you. But my experience with Cam has been them actually appreciating good competition. Which is rare to find.
Bartender, here's a tip. Crypto face is the truth. He can even show you proof. This is market cipher school. Rory made you say, ooh, wish I had one too. Making plays on trading view, waiting on a blue triangle. I just call it blues clue. Portfolio diversified. Keep my balance classified. Scared to look you terrified, but when you did, you almost died. All good before you went to sleep. Woke up to a surprise. Couldn't believe
does a quick trade there. Good choice.
you like, oh my God, what the fuck happened? Bitcoin dumping in my sleep.
You don't want to, anytime that you can get a trade on a card where your opponent has more damage. Also, what up, Esther? Welcome to Money Match Gaming. Anytime you can get that trade on a card that has a little bit more. Representing Granito City. Hey, that's what I like to hear. Represent for the city. Bring it home.
Chips and dip, hot on coins and watch me flip. In and out, I'm stacking pips. Market looking bearish. Buy the dip, 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 buy the dip. Don't trip. The market crashed on me, but it's
takes him down to 1. Yep, can now use that Orfeo. Get rid of the card. That was the strongest card on the enemy side. It's probably also one of their strongest cards in their deck. I imagine, other than like I forget what it's called. It's like when the Zealot something, when you have all the acolytes come out. Probably one of their stronger cards in that deck entirely, though. It was just taken from the board. Ooh, here we go. This might actually decide the fate of the game again, with one of the stronger cards leaving the game. These acolytes being able to do nothing but attack him. What Light could still have is the ability to throw an order on top of this hidden card that we're seeing right now, and that would allow them to go around, circumnavigate the front line, and still deal damage to their opponent. But right now, it's looking like a really good choice.
Chips and dip, hot on coins and watch me flip. In and out, I'm stacking pips. Market looking bearish. Buy the dip, 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 buy the dip.
Like, you could put that on the same card, right? Get 6 damage out of it, but I would almost be of the mindset to put down another card and do that on top of it. Oh, also, where did that 1 armor go? What makes it lose that armor? Does it just lose that armor over time? Because I'm not that familiar with the card. I was thinking it was going to keep that 2 armor, which was really... Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's going to decide the fate of the game right here. Still got... Nope. Maybe next... actually, 8, 9, 10. It pretty much decides the fate of the game, though. They need... Oh! That did not just come into his hand right now. Oh my goodness. Is it enough? Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh my goodness. That was like perfectly timed. Exactly what you need. Let's let Roxanne go. And that's what I needed. I needed someone to beat God's Unchained. Oh, yeah. Alright, got no more. Turns back to the opponent, but they barely got time to lay down a card right now. Oh, it's still on their turn, actually. I guess they just had like so little time left in their last turn. They get that Zealot March or whatever I was just talking about. This is a game deciding card. Like, yeah, what can you do against this card? I don't know, honestly. It's such a tough card to beat.
2CB, don't mess with me. You're holding all your bags, looks like you want to cry.
Like you, ooh, pull each creature from the board into their own. Oh my god. He's been holding on to that one. Yo, held on to it from the very first hand. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a play. And stole the Zealous March. Dude. I can't. That's kind of wild. Slightly wild here. That was actually just so wild. And now all those individual cards should be back in Casual's hand, or Camaraderie's hand. Not the Zealous March, but the individual acolytes, which means to play them all, it's going to cost a lot of mana, I believe. Unless it does it a different way. Oh, no. Maybe it just took the Zealous March back into their hand. I haven't seen such a thing done on such a card, so don't know for sure, right? Oh man, only tough thing here is like you want to be able to lay down both of these cards. You want to be able to lay down the Zealous March and your front line. Your front line is needed, very much needed, but I don't think they can get it out. Yeah, if only they could play both of these cards at the same time, then that would truly be something special. I don't think they're gonna be able to get it. Yeah, hey, you know what? Throw it down, and maybe the same thing that happened to you at a previous game, where the game just didn't let them attack, happens to your opponent. And you get that luck of the draw, that Yu-Gi-Oh. But man, sad to see it go. What a well played game. Awesome game. Both of those opponents showed out. That was what you call great gameplay right there. That was something special. You don't see it like what did Dad Mulan say? You don't see that every damn dynasty. Wow. Wowzer, wow. Wowee woo. Wow woo wee. Yeah, I'm impressed. See what we got going over here. Cam up 1 in this bracket reset. Yeah, after Dia took the winners finals, but now again Cam reset in the grand finals and is now up 1 in this grand finals reset. Needs to win 2 games. You got to win 2 games to take the whole thing in the grand final reset. This is a very appropriate song for right now, so I'm gonna pump it just a little bit. Alright, here we go. Going back into this next one. Hopefully you've been enjoying tonight. This could be the last match of the night, or we could have a few more. Let's see. Alright, yeah, man, dude. Such well played hands last time. Light is the OP deck of the hour. Ooh, Camaraderie also switches it up. Goes with his death deck. Maybe feeling a little stranglehold in the last one. Got a little too close. Needed that Zealous March to win it. We'll see. We'll see what this looks like. Is this the final? Yeah, this is the grand final. The last set of the night. Camaraderie needs to win 1 more game to take the entire event. And Thiago would need to win 2 back-to-back games to win the entire event. either way, both of these opponent or competitors are going home with some money. They both won prizes tonight. We're really just playing to see who gets the most right now. And I mean, who doesn't want more? The total prize pool is $42 last I checked. You can actually, if you're listening to this right now before we end the event, you can visit our Twitter page, Money Match Game, and retweet today's event tweet. It's pinned on the top of our profile, and by doing so, you will increase the prize pool by $2. Every retweet is an additional $2 to the prize pool. You can also join the giveaway associated with today's event by tagging 2 of your friends in the comment section and enter the giveaway. So, you know, lots of opportunities to earn, even if you're not even, for one, you can not be playing and boost the prize pool of somebody that you know is playing the event, which right now, that's just boosting these 2 players' prize pool. And then for 2, you can still enter the giveaway for the event because we're going all the way until the event ends. So there's that. Currently, the prize pool was sitting at $42 last time that I checked. That's about $26 going to first place, 30% going to second place, and then 10% going to third. Ooh, yeah, do that damage on that thing the entire way. Oh, did it not do the damage on it? It's not doing this again, is it? Okay. I was like, dude, not 2 games. Yeah, their matches are revitalizing me though. It's got me wanting to play some Gods Unchained today. You know, like you can play sometimes, and you know you get like a little dang, I can't win. But this got me out here ready to. It's got me ready to get beat down a few times. You might have to squash me a little bit for me to not want to play after this. Got a nice hand, I think, over here set up. A lot of these cards can start being played.
So when I go on Twitter and I see people buying
there's not much that they can do about it.
Boats, houses, and shit, that's fake. Those aren't real.
Good choice. They could have played another card in their hand with a little bit more mana, but that would not have allowed them to get rid of that obelisk. So great choice there.
I don't get it.
Also, this puts the camaraderie at a disadvantage as far as being able to break through this gate. And hopefully, you know, you're not just watching this game, but you're taking notes. And, you know, what type of cards these mythic players are using, how they're able to get down. Ooh, that's a fun looking card. Stop. I was just telling this dude, like, the artwork in this game is so silly sometimes, man. It really makes me laugh a lot. Like, what is that, bro? It's like a quote from the Zohan, the bush. It's got the biggest bush. Pause the music potentially just because I don't know what song might be up right now. I don't want it to be doing the wrong thing. Alright, cool. Man, we got a lot of battle left though. You know what I might have to do? Hold up. I can do. Maybe I can't do that. It's not showing it to me. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Great. Cool. Yeah, it's like go back to the top there. Forgot I could do that. It's like that Dave Chappelle sketch. I didn't know I could do that. Oh my god, the dogs again. Alright, dog parking's done. Shuffle 2 random nethers into your deck. Ooh, that's a fun card. I've like never, I keep seeing cards I've never seen before. Not a lot today, but like, you know, as I play Gods Unchained, like on occasion, pretty much every day. See a new card. I've never seen that card before. Like, what would you? Yeah, I don't know what you want to get rid of though. Not yet, at least. Yeah. I'm like, I feel like she's the one to take it to that. Maybe you get the card that you want to get rid of. This might work out really well. Maybe, I don't know how good that card is. That might be the one to get rid of. If they even need to. This also is some really dope art. Yeah, and so Cam is playing their, I would say Death is their main deck. The light deck that they were playing earlier is a newer deck for them, because, you know, you rotate to what's working. But I would say they're a Death deck main. Death is definitely what got them into Mythic. Good choices all around. Yeah, that's what I would take. You always take the rune. Always take the rune. I feel like you kind of ignore that card too. It's a 1/1. It's not going to do much damage. You don't want to cause it to spawn a card not on your turn so that they can use it immediately. Oh, bro, all the destroy crap. Wait, did it just fail? No, okay. Perfect time for the goat. Or I guess it's a sheep. Bitcoin cash, but you won't give it. Don't have it. January. Meanwhile, BCH is in the mortuary. Would have had 2 chances to sell, but instead. How is this bush still out here? I got questions about this bush, man. Like, kind of want to read that card. Yeah, the cover overlord. Like, how is this bush still alive? Yeah, that front line out, stop them attacking straight on. Especially with a death deck, you know, they get so much bonus off of having that frenzy. Which, for a death deck, that even makes sense. Like for like, you know, like you're beating your opponent, like, you know, pummeling them, causing some blood maybe, and it frenzies them, and they do that much better because of it. As a death deck, it's just fun. It's fun play there. I'm sure the team had a lot of fun creating a strategy like that. Oof, that is a tough one. Oof. I'm like, man, it's got the weighing on it. Do you wanna? I don't really need it right now. Maybe after. Play your hand really smart. I guess it's just something like nice to have in case you really like, you know, there's times where you could outweigh it and just help you win the game. Really interesting hand built up the other day. I feel like I'm gonna buy one Amazon after this and adjust my deck. I might have to send more ETH over to my account if I want to try to get a few cards that kind of cost a little bit more than I usually spend. Usually spend like less than, you know, $5 per card for sure. Dionysian Drunk. Look at that card, bro. What is that? Oh man, you got two of these Guild Enforcers to beat through. That is annoying. It reminds me like mage decks when they have like those they'll have like Guild Enforcers you gotta beat through, and then they'll throw out those fucking labyrinth looking things or whatever. Ugh, so annoying. No. Damn, even just for the sacrifice, that card is needed. Could really pay off if he had something like provides flank or something. Interesting hand from Cam. We're like not as, I guess he had one obelisk. I don't even know if we saw a Necroceptor. I don't believe we did see a Necroceptor. I'm just like, wow. Interesting hand. Only one obelisk thus far and no Necroceptor. Unless it did happen and it got removed quickly. I'm just like, I'm forgetting that. Choose a choice. Will we? Oh, I forgot they got Orfeo. Could be putting that card to sleep and just going around it. see we got 6, 11, 12 damage stacked up. One of these cards is a flank, so it can get around.
A panic self. I'm John Mack.
This dude switched his god power.
Every 10 seconds, someone panics.
Oh my goodness.
All-time low. Yeah, don't be this guy.
I seen the market drop it. I don't think it stop it. The voices in my head keep yelling. I guess I'm panic selling. Guess I'm panic selling.
Why you panic selling? Why you panic selling? Every time the market crashing, why you always belling? You be selling all your shit like you garage selling.
Not the card you want to see entered onto the board. That's a lot of strength over there right now. It's a lot to deal with. You still got this front line that you somehow got to get through. You're like, even if I get through it, how do I get rid of that other card?
I seen the market drop it. I don't think it stop it. The voices in my head keep yelling. I guess I'm panic selling. All I see is weak hands, weak hands. Fuck, I need some money for the weekend.
Gets rid of one, takes another one to half. What else do you do? Hold up, yeah, Orfield that shit though. Oh no. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, still not enough. Maybe if they have done 13, it would have taken his opponent down to 1 health. Oh, you got rid of that front line there. Cool.
What the fuck's happened now? Can't buy another round. I took a million now, had a panic sell. What the hell I'm gonna do now? What the fuck's happened now? Can't buy another round. I took a million now, had a panic sell.
Wow. Wow, wee woo. Woo woo. Guys playing for keeps. What up? T Barb. Is that Barbados? T Barbados. Hello to you too. I'm super late on saying hello to you though. My bad. I'm over here commentating this game. Slightly hungry for a donut. Okay, it's more than slight. Hungry for a donut. Damn. Hey, did it. That did it. Doesn't even have to lose a card for this. Can use Orfeo to finish it off, or sacrifice a card, use Orfeo on the other boy. But nah, another one's not needed. I guess you just sacrifice a card, right? He's keeping his flank ability here. Man, what good gameplay. Incredible gameplay, I must say. What is Cam going to do? Ooh, gets rid of the one card. Okay, okay. We alright though, we cool, we fine. That's nothing. Yeah, that's necessary. That's the G. It's like, oh man. Yeah. That's not what you want. This card gets to run rampant, and when you kill it, it heals your opponent. like a weaker Veil Warden. It's pretty nice. Except the Veil Warden also puts a 7 in your hand, which is dummy. It almost makes you not need a 7 as a nature deck. You like, if you're running wild, some type of crazy wild thing, maybe I should look up wild combos. Man, interesting choices here. He's really making this comeback, not making it easy for his opponent at all. Like, honestly, feeling like to me, it's feeling like Tia is back in control of this game. Like, Cam has the most health, but your opponent has been catching up at such a pace that, like, you got to start feeling some type of way about this. Rich homie Quan. He gives them the GG.
Yeah, for all my players all across the world. Bitcoin's gonna steal your girl. For all my gangsters in the crib.
Was that used correctly? I don't know.
Short the corn, long the dig.
Dark Maniac is strictly a deception card now. That's whack. Just going for that straight up damage. And he stole this cursed obelisk. Wow.
Oh shit, that was a good bounce. Yeah, looks like a reversal.
Gets rid of the front line, but unless he's able to take down the rest of these cards, 6, 7, 8 damage he's staring down right now, it's gonna be game. Cam just hands it over, and that's the game. Wow, what a comeback. Jeebus. Well, it's all going down to the wire here, folks. It is going down to the wire. We got a 1-1 situation in the grand finals for our very first Gods Unchained NFT weekly event. It don't get much better than this. Ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah, I don't think so, at least. We'll see. I could be wrong. I could stand to be corrected, but I think we're about to see something special for this final game.
Should've bought Apple stock like mom and dad. Jamie Diamond got the truth on point. Why invest when it's gonna disappoint?
Similar responsibility and vitality. Oh my goodness. What a ridiculous comeback. It was truly ridiculous. Like, the last two games, the one that Tia lost, and then this one that they just won, the gameplay has been ridiculous. I hopefully I don't sound too biased because I'm watching them play right now, but it's actually just like keep being like, oh, they're about to lose. Okay, it's a wrap. You know, match is over, and nope, you thought wrong. It's not over. That's pretty special right there. We're getting some new followers on our YouTube. It's always nice. Get new YouTube subscribers. Alright, folks. It's not over. This is guaranteed to be the final match of the night. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Letting these two load up we'll switch you over. Hopefully you've been enjoying tonight's stream. Again, you can help boost the prize pool for this event by retweeting our pinned tweet, even though the event has already taken place and damn near over. I'm going to be counting anything that comes in before the end of the event. You can also still enter that giveaway associated with tonight's event by commenting to friends beneath the tweet, and that'll enter you in the giveaway. So just spreading the word about our events is really what's getting you rewarded and what's rewarding our competitors that much more tonight. That said, let's jump into this thing. Hopefully you've enjoyed what you've watched so far, and hopefully we get a special ending. Alright, Camaraderie goes back to a light deck, that OP deck of today's day. Tiago's keeping the Deception deck out. Same god powers as we've seen them play before. And they both mixed up their gods a little bit. Excited to see what happens in this one, man. Like, I feel like anything's possible the way these matches have been going. Anything's possible. What? Wow, okay. That's a special move, that Orpheal then. Got rid of the ward, because it's a spell, but still made the character hidden. Good to know. Wait, that's gonna kill your card though, right? Do you want your card dead? I confused. Why would one do that? Was there a play on that? Like the next card that dies or something gets... They just didn't want them to get favor. Like Cam also didn't attack his... he did attack his god or one. I don't know. I'm like doing like the mathematical eyebrow right now. Confused the shit out of me. What? Gets rid of his front line, that wrong path.
I even wear a t-shirt with LTC across the chest. Sometimes I dox myself to see how much it bleeds. It's like adrenaline, the pain is such a sudden rush for me. See, the use case for your coin is real, so I respect you when you shill it. My girlfriend's jealous.
Checking the void a lot, which is interesting to me. Like, why checking the void so much? You got something close crossing the void, or
You gotta call me, man. I'll be the biggest investor you'll ever lose. Sincerely yours, Coin Dad. And P.S. We should be together too.
I'm muting up to save from this dog nuisance barking.
Promises with no substance, and then everyone else spread that shit around for nothing. That's kind of how this is, man. I was never gonna let you down. Now it's too late. I'm selling thousands of dollars worth at a loss, and all I wanted was a crummy liter of a coin. Who knew that as a professional you could be so fucking annoying? I loved you, Charlie. We could have all been rich. Think about it. We could have taken over silver, man. With the world, read about it. You ruined it now. I hope your coin goes to zero and you dream about it. And when you dream, I hope you can't sleep and you scream about it. I hope your conscience eats at you and you can't breathe without me.
Alright, tired himself out. Nope. Got a few more barks left in him. I'm sure there's nothing there to bark at any longer. Why is that card still on the field? I'm almost baffled by it. I guess because it's only doing 1 damage and you're like, you know, I got other bigger fish to fry. That could be it. Ooh, and yeah, it's now a 3 strength. Wow, what a quick turn. Okay, that hurts. You gotta somehow do like 1 damage to everybody or something, and then the dance of Septus. Yeah, it's not enough to kill them all, though, is it? Yeah, that was. Damn. Yeah, what to do?
Governments are coming soon, but there's no way they're gonna win this. And you know I had to sell my.
Yeah, you might get something good off of something. You gotta try something sneaky.
I'm sorry I didn't tweet your newest song. I must have missed it. I love the siphoning, dude. Your music is the business. But what's the shit you said about you like to dox yourself too? That shit is dangerous. This is real money, dude. You got some issues, Coin Daddy. You shouldn't be trading. Litecoin's gonna go sky high. Every coin is worth saving. Meant to be together. What the hell, Coin Daddy? You sick? That's in that Eminem song. Are you plagiarizing this? Just think about
Feel
it.
like.
Busted, Litecoin really dies. I can't keep working on it without severing my ties. I just hope you hold your stash, man. Just keep it in your cold wallet. It's gonna pump.
Oh man, I thought for sure he was gonna use Lights Levy.
Just keep it in your treasure, man. It's for your own protection. If you relax a little, you'll see that this is just a correction. But Coin Daddy, why are you so mad? Try to understand that I do want LTC to rise up bad. I just don't want you to do some crazy shit. I saw this thing on Twitter a couple weeks ago that made me sick. Some dude kidnapped Vitalik and dumped the stack right off a cliff. He kept Vitalik in the trunk and held the keys to his private shit. And in the car they found a cell phone that was logged into GDAX. He sold right at the bottom and he could have made some fat stacks. Oh shit. That was you? Damn.
Coin Daddy. Straight out of Broad Street.
Oh, he's getting the lambasting one. He's gonna switch it out after getting a hit on him. He's probably gonna take 1 or 2 more hits, swings at his opponent, and then just switch to the lambasting wand, let that finish it out. Oh, that's a funny card. Wow. Dude, the twist ups consistently come from DS Play. Pretty ridiculous. Cam's been having quite a bit of control with this light deck. And again, it's a light meta right now. It's a light world out there. So not that surprised. That's gonna wrap it. The GG comes out. Game a little slow to recognize. Sometimes they do bad math in the game though. Oh no, it's still 2 health. I was like, I felt like we had 2 health left. Like that was like only like 6 out of 8. But still, this turns back to camaraderie, and he's got the lambasting wand on, so it doesn't have to do much. That is going to wrap it up. Congratulations to both competitors. It was really well fought. Somebody had to win in the end. It did turn out to be camaraderie, representing for Money Match Gaming, actually, MMG camaraderie. I mean, we would be happy to have Tia join Money Match Gaming too. You know, if you're wondering, we would be happy to have you put the MMG on that name in Gods Unchained rep Money Match Gaming too. You know, because that was pretty incredible. You know, of course, and also you're just Money Match Gaming supporter. You know, coming out to the streams and stuff like that. We really appreciate that. That wraps up today's event, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed watching the things that you saw on screen today. I will be reaching out to you. You can DM me too to get the ball rolling. Makes it a lot easier for me to find you. But I'll be reaching out to you to get you rewarded with your prizes. Let's check really quickly. Let me check and confirm. Let's see if the prize pool was able to raise any during today's event. Also, I'm going to end this Zoom call. So I'll see you, Tia, if you're listening right now. So no stress there. Let's see. We got this prize pool raised. We did mention it during stream a little bit to people. So hopefully anybody who was listening or some of the people that came out to support Tia went out and turned that thing up a little bit. We got another one. So that's 12 times 2. So that's extra $24 plus the 22. So that's $44 total prize pool. So for first place, that means 60% of that equals $26 to camaraderie, $13 to Dia, and Casual Ham will be walking away with $4. So almost like he had a giveaway day. So everybody pretty much won something except for myself. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You know, usually I wouldn't even be competing. But yeah, thank you all for coming out. Thanks for supporting us every day. You know, hopefully we can continue these events. Not sure that we'll continue these events on Sundays. We'll be testing out some other days. I got some feedback from the community today. People were saying, you know, maybe try out Monday or Tuesday / Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday seem to be like the days people wanted us to try out as well. Wednesday because they released the packs. So we were like, new packs. Maybe we want to try out new packs while we get it. Monday and Tuesday because people get their Gods tokens. They're like, yo, people will be checking in for their Gods token, and maybe it's a good day for that. So we'll be taking all that feedback in and actually trying it out. So if you want to influence that, leave some information for us in the Gods Unchained chat in our Discord. We'll be very happy to review that, take that into consideration as well. But other than that, that's enough for me. I'm sure you've heard me talk long enough tonight. Again, thank you for coming out. Your boy MMG Smurf here, signing off, and see you guys in the next one.
You still got your boombox? Play something and turn it way up.
I'ma make it back on my cell phone, PC, or Mac. Bitcoin to 100 racks. 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 Investments, I'ma make it back on my cell phone, PC, or Mac. Bitcoin to 100 racks. 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 Got rich off crypto, man. So you can't tell me where the money is.
Blockchain got me ballin' hard like I'm Dennis Rodman. This is where crew music. Use a flipper, use a dolphin. I just left Miami, but I had a gang of options. I've been going hard lately. I'm the crypto David Goggins. Full speed ahead, man. I don't plan on stopping. I'm logged in, dripping so much sauce I need a napkin. What's happening?